Yo, what is going on, everybody? IG here, back with another video. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. So today's video, we're going to transition back over to some sports talk, and we're going to focus on the Lakers and Anthony Davis. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say it now. I have Anthony Davis winning Defensive Player of the Year for this upcoming season. I feel like he's going to be healthy. He's definitely going to play 60 plus games. I'm going to speak it into existence because he's heard all the slander, right? He's heard all the talk. He's heard everything about, oh, AD can't stay healthy. AD's always hurt. He's always in a wheelchair. He's Mr. Glass, Mr. Fragile. I feel like he's gonna channel all that energy, and he's gonna have a beast of a season this upcoming season. That's why I feel like he will win Defensive Player of the Year. I know that there was talks about him winning MVP. I just don't see that happening. I know that he is going to be back. He looks good. Let's start off with that. Based off of the couple preseason games and the most recent preseason game that he had up against the Warriors, he looked good. His shot looked better. He looked agile. He looked quick. He just looked like he was back in a really good shape. The two biggest things for me when it came to AD, just for last season, of course, outside of him being injured, he needs to get back up to, shooting 80% when it comes to free throws. He had a terrible season last year when it came to making free throws. The threes, it's, come and goes when it comes to the three-point shot. Would I prefer AD to, step out on the perimeter and take a bunch of three-pointers? No. Can he? Of course. He has that in his game, but I want him in the paint. I want him to get touches. But also, I think the Lakers, which it seems like they need to do a better job as far as not clogging the paint and let Anthony Davis operate. So they need to kind of shift out onto the perimeters. So I feel like overall, AD is going to have a much better season. He just needs to stay healthy, right? And I think the biggest thing is going to come down to, I don't think he's going to be, MVP. I don't think he's going to be the best player on the Lakers. I feel that LeBron is still going to be the best player for I think this might be the final season, right? Two more seasons. I feel like LeBron needs to go ahead and kind of transition that over as far as letting AD take over as far as being the MVP for the Lakers. I know that they've talked about passing the torch. It just hasn't worked out over the last 2 years. So in order to pass that torch, it's going to start with AD staying on the court. So that's the biggest thing. He needs to be consistent in his playing time. I do feel like, watching the Lakers play over the last, couple preseason games, I am actually surprised. I was concerned with the whole bringing back Westbrook and not making any moves, but I feel like getting off of THT was a start. I like Pat Bev. I don't like him if he's not playing on a team I root for, but since he's now on a team that I root for, I think Pat Bev is going to be a huge part to the team, just from a mindset and defensive standpoint. Picking up Dennis Schroeder again. He had a weird situation, about 2 years ago, but he's back. He's another pest that can pick up full court. You still have, Kendrick Nunn. He has been impressive. I know we slandered him too, over the last year with just his injury and being out the whole entire season, basically off of a bone bruise. But he has come in this preseason and he has provided a spark. Lonnie Walker, Matt Ryan. I was like, what? It's Falcons? But he has provided a spark. He's looking like Kyle Korver out there. So I think the Lakers are they're in a pretty solid situation. I do feel like they still need to make another move, at least one or two moves. But maybe they can just kind of play it safe right now, especially considering the projects going into next season. So there may be some teams that are willing to, I don't want to say tank, but they may be willing to take some bad deals just so they can offload some contracts to set themselves up for the next season. So we just got to play that by ear and just kind of decide on what we're going to do with Westbrook. I can't see the Lakers keeping him past next season. So we just got to go from there. But overall, as far as AD goes, I do feel like AD will win Defensive Player of the Year this upcoming season. He will be healthy and he's going to be on a tear. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Do you feel AD is going to be able to win the Defensive Player of the Year, or you guys feel like he's not going to stay on the court? So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel because, of course, I'm going to have some more content coming your guys' way. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.